Okay, so now we need to add a new class type. Our specification document tells us that we need to have a specific type for dog. A dog can do anything that an animal can do and have exactly the same properties, or at least the same properties, but it also needs to be able to watch our house. Okay, so let's go ahead and define the dog class. Let's say add new item, code class dog. Perfect. Let's put it here for starters, and later we'll move it around. So we'll have our dog class, just like before. Now, I can start adding to it an ID, and name, and animal type, but we actually need to do anything that an animal can do. And the way to do that in .NET is to inherit the animal class. So let's do that. Let's inherit the animal class. Now, by inheriting the animal class, I'm actually getting all the capabilities that exist in the animal class. So let's go ahead and just put this here. I cannot split even more, huh? Okay, so let's put it over here. And let's change A to be of type dog. Okay? Now, because A is a dog, and dog inherits from animal, then dog has a name, and dog has an animal type, and dog has a describe yourself. Okay? It gets them because it inherits them from animal. And we can see it in the field itself, animal.animal type, even though we're using a dog. Okay? And let's add some special functionality for the dog. Let's say that the dog watch house. And it will give me a message box. Again, we'll use the light bulb to say using System Windows Forms, .show, watching carefully. Perfect. So now a dog can describe itself, and it can also watch my house. Whereas a normal animal, like bee in our case, can't watch our house. Perfect. Let's run this and see how it works. Rex is a dog, and it is watching our house carefully. Kitty is a cat, and Snoopy is also a dog. Great. So by inheriting the animal class in the dog class, I'm getting all the capabilities of an animal. Now, great, so let's also say that Snoopy is a dog, which makes sense now. And let's save our changes and see the changes first of all. So if we look at the changes that we've done to our classes and instances code, we changed it from animal to dog. Animal to dog, and we told the dog to watch our house. Great, let's commit these changes. Added dog type and added dog's capability to watch house. Cool. Now we can see that all of our dogs have in common the fact that they have animal type dog. So we should move that to the dog class. So let's go ahead to the dog class and define code that is shared for all dogs when we create the dog. Okay, remember there's a special kind of method called constructor, which we'll use exactly for this here. So we're going to say public dog, okay, and in it we're going to say, first of all, we say call the base constructor, which means that it will perform the code for the animal constructor before it performs the code of the dog constructor. Now this is implicit, I can write it or not write it, Visual Studio will do exactly the same. And I can say over here, animal type equals dog. And that way, I no longer need to define animal type over here. And our code became clearer. Everything that distinguishes a dog from a cat now went into the dog class. Now to follow on the way the code is executed, it's very important to understand. Let's just go ahead and grab the animal class over here as well. And put it here. When we say new dog, okay, it will first of all execute the constructor here, which will first of all call the base constructor, which is the constructor of animal, as we can see here in the tooltip. it will perform all of the code defined over here, and then go back to perform the code defined over here. So this is how animal type dog overrides the no type was given that is set in the base constructor. And then the code will return over here to continue executing as defined.